Hey, so in the 21 years I've owned Missing Link, I have been so privileged to work with some of the biggest heavy hitters in South Africa in business. In fact, with some of the biggest heavy hitting organizations in the world. And while working with them as a presentation coach and consultant, you get to build up some really meaty relationships. And these are relationships that other people want a piece of. And in fact, so one of the most common emails I get is a mail saying, hey dude, would you be able to introduce me to this person? Or do you know somebody at this company you could introduce me to? Now, introductions are like special gifts, but they're a gift to the person you're introducing and the person that you're introducing them to. If it doesn't work both ways, it's not a great thing to do. So I'm very, very wary of who I introduce people to, and I only do introductions when I think that it could be of mutual benefit. But up until now, up until maybe a few months ago, I think I've done it completely the wrong way, and let me explain to you why. So a few months ago, I was driving and I was listening to the Kevin Rose Show podcast, and the guest he had on the show was a guy by the name of Jordan Harbinger. And he runs a podcast called The Art of Charm, well worth checking out. And in this, he's talking about the power of the double opt-in intro. Now, when I'm saying this now to you, it sounds like the most obvious thing in the world, but it's not something I did. So let's say person A said to me, I really want to meet this person, I think it'll be hugely beneficial to them. I would always think, okay, well, if it is beneficial to them, let me just, write an email. Hey Mike, this is Susan. Susan does the following. She'd love to meet with you. She's got a great proposal and I thought it'd be beneficial. I hope you guys enjoy. Cheers, and I would step out. Now, what Harbinger said is that he said that we should rather focus a double opt-in. Because maybe Sue has already tried pitching Mike 4 times and Mike has ignored them on purpose or said no for whatever reason, and now I'm getting involved making it awkward because now it's a referral from somebody they respect. What you have to do is if somebody says, or if you want to introduce 2 people, job number 1 is to introduce the person you're introducing them to and say, hey Mike, I met this person called Sue. They'd like to chat to you about the following. I thought it would be beneficial for these reasons. Would you mind me doing an introduction? If they mail you back and say yes, you already have Sue's opt-in because Sue asked for the referral, and now you have Mike's opt-in. Now when you do the introduction, it's so much easier. Hey guys, I've chatted to both about the context of this call. I think it'd be worthwhile the 2 of you chatting. I'll step out here, no need to CC me further, and I hope it works out well for you. And then I would step out. It's the power of the double opt-in introduction. Since I heard about it, that's the only way I've rolled. Every single person that anyone's asked me to introduce them to, I've always mailed both sides. And out of the maybe 5 or 6 times that I've done this since hearing about it, only one person's come back and said, actually, my plate is too full at the moment and I wouldn't be comfortable with that maybe in a few months. But now, in the past, I would have actually landed that on their full plate and just added another thing. That does damage not just to those 2 people, but it does damage to my relationship. Because now instead of me adding value, I'm adding stress. So, that's all I want you to do. I want you to try Jordan's double opt-in intro. The next time somebody mails you and asks to meet anybody in any context, make sure you have both people's permissions before you do it. Give it a try. Hope it works. Peace.
Hey, I'm Chris from Missing Link, and if you liked Rich's GRQ just as much as I did, then please hit like and subscribe. Thanks very much. See you next week.